Hello friends, in this video I will be discussing about combust planets, how the planets get combust and what are the different properties of combust planets. So let's get started. In Vedic Astrology or Jyotisha, combust planets are those that come too close to the sun in the zodiac, and so that the combust planet lose their strength and ability to give full results, because the intense heat and light from the sun is said to burn off or overshadow the planet's influence, whichever planet is combust, that planet's influence. So this will weaken the natural and functional signification of that planet, of that combust planet. And a planet is said to be combust when it is within certain number of degrees from the sun. So it depends upon in each individual planet. So it's not always the same degrees for every planet. It is different for each planet. And so, for example, a combust Venus may weaken relationships, artistic abilities, and luxuries, because Venus represents relationship and luxuries and art. So if you have Venus combusted in your chart, then that may signify that you will have weak relationships, you will not have much artistic abilities, and you will not get much luxuries. And a combust Jupiter could reduce your wisdom, wealth, and spiritual growth. So these are some example of what, like how each planet will behave when they are combusted. And so these are just general example. So in the example above of Venus and Jupiter, it's like we came into this conclusion regarding by taking the natural signification of Venus and Jupiter, but it will also depend the whatever the planets will give you, whatever the planet will result as being combust. It also depends upon the house rulership, sign placement, and overall chart context. So we cannot always specifically say what a combusted planet will behave. It all depends upon the chart, like how is the planet placed in the birth chart. So the planet's natural qualities might be expressed through the lens of sun's dominant traits, such as authority, self-expressive, and ego. So what this means is, like, if Jupiter is combust, or for example, if Venus is combust with Sun, then Venus will also get some qualities of the Sun. Since it is very close to the Sun, it will also get some qualities of Sun, such as authority and ego. So the people who have combust Venus can be authoritative in their relationships. They could have ego in their relationships or in their luxuries or something like that. So there are some exceptions as well in combustion. Some believe that planets like Mercury or Venus may not lose all their strength when combust, because these two planets are always very close to the sun, and most of the time they can be combust. So we cannot say that these two planets will lose their signification anytime they are combust, because they are combust many times during a year. So yeah, some believes that they will not lose all their signification. They might lose some signification, but the other signification of those planets will remain there. And then, yeah, the effects of combustion will also vary if the combust planet is in a strong sign. Like if the combust planet is in its own sign, or if it is exalted, then it will gain some strength by that position, and because it has good strength because of the placement, the combustion effect will be lessened. So it will be less. And combustion is a specific type of conjunction with the sun, but not all conjunction with the sun are considered combustion. So it's a specific type of conjunction, but not all conjunctions are considered combustion, because there should be a fixed degree difference for a planet to be combust. So it ranges, the degrees difference ranges from 8 degrees to 17 degrees. And if a planet is, for example, one planet gets combust when it is within 8 degrees with the sun, and that planet can be in the same sign in the chart with the sun. So sun and that particular planet are in the same sign. So it is said that these two planets are in conjunction. But if the degrees is greater than 8 degrees, or if it is greater than 17 degrees, and if both planets are in the same sign, they are said to be in a conjunction, but that planet is not combust. So moon is combust within 12 degrees from the sun, Mars within 17 degrees from the sun, Mercury within 14 degrees when direct and 12 degrees when retrograde, Jupiter within 11 degrees from the sun, Venus within 10 degrees when direct and 8 degrees when retrograde, and Saturn within 15 degrees from the sun. Now let's look into the effects, remedies, and how to overcome the challenges of combustion of different planets. So moon represents emotions, feelings, intuition, mental state, subconscious process, mother, and nurturing. So when moon is combust, you will get emotional confusion and mood swings, difficulty nurturing oneself or others, a feeling of being emotionally drained or overwhelmed, struggles with intuition and inner guidance, inability to find comfort or peace of mind, and a tendency to suppress emotions until they explode. So to overcome these challenges, you can practice emotional awareness. You can journal and reflect on emotions to increase clarity. Self-nurturing activities. You can engage in some constructive activities like yogas and sports. Grounding practices. Walk barefoot, meditate and connect with nature. Trust your intuition. Take time with decisions and engage in meditation and dream analysis. Express emotions creatively. Use art, music, writing as a release. Nourish your inner world. Spend time with family. Revisit comforting traditions and work on self-compassion. The other remedies are psychological healing, therapy, counseling, lunar meditation, meditate during full moon or new moon phases, moon worship, perform lunar prayers, fasting, observe fast on Monday or on a full moon day, gemstones, wear pearl or moonstone for emotional balance and intuition. But before wearing any gemstones, please consult an astrologer first, and then wear silver jewelries. Before wearing any jewelries or gemstone, consult your astrologer first. But you can do these things like psychological healing, lunar meditation, moon worship, and fasting without consulting astrologers. But for gemstone and jewelries, please consult astrologers first. And the element of moon is water. So water related activities like swimming or being near water can help balance emotions. Now let's look into combust Mars. Mars represents energy, stamina, courage, action, ambition, conflict, aggression, competitiveness, discipline, leadership, siblings, property, land. So the combust Mars effects are increased aggression and impulsiveness, difficulty in asserting oneself constructively, struggles with physical energy and stamina, obstacles in achieving goals due to impatience, challenges in relationships, especially with siblings or peers, issues related to courage and confidence. To overcome these effects, you can channel aggression positively, like you can practice martial arts, yoga, or regular exercise. Cultivate patience. For that, you can focus on long-term planning and mindful decision making. Resolve conflicts. For that, you can practice diplomacy and communication to strengthen relationships, especially with siblings. Boost confidence. For that, you can take small calculated risks to rebuild courage and self-trust. Engage in courageous acts. For that, you can volunteer for leadership roles or help others in need to reinforce inner strength. So the remedies are to donate. You can donate red items, clothes, red clothes, or jaggery. You can ritual fasting, observe fast on Tuesdays. You can wear gemstones like you can wear red coral, but consult an astrologer's first. And you can perform rituals at Hanuman temple and offer red flowers or sweets. And the element of Mars is fire. So walking with controlled fire, example, lighting lamps or candles, can help balance energy. Combust Mercury. Mercury represents communication, speech, writing, intellect, reasoning, logic, ability to analyze things, learning, business, trade, adaptability. So the effects of Combust Mercury are communication difficulties, misunderstandings, lack of clarity in thoughts and decision making, challenges in learning, memory, or focus, struggles in business, finances, or negotiations, increased anxiety or mental restlessness. So to overcome that, you can enhance communication, practice active listening and focus on clear articulation, improve focus, use memory enhancing techniques like mnemonic devices or meditation, grounding practices, reduce mental restlessness through yoga or walking in nature, adapt to change, cultivate flexibility in thinking and decision making, plan and organize, write down tasks and goals to improve clarity and productivity. Remedies: fasting, observe fast on Wednesday. Offerings: donate green items like lentils and spinach, green clothes on Wednesdays. Gemstones. So donation and fasting, it could also be any day, but I've written down Wednesday so that, because Wednesday is regarded as the day of Mercury. Gemstones: wear emerald, but yeah, consult an astrologer first. Temple visits: you can worship Lord Vishnu or offer prayers to Mercury. The element for Mercury is earth. So connecting with earth element like gardening and grounding exercises can balance energy. Combust Jupiter. Jupiter represents wisdom, knowledge, higher education, philosophy, spiritual growth, wealth, generosity, opportunities, morality, ethics, honesty, mentorship, teacher, advisor, children, fertility, faith, hope, optimism, positivity. So when Jupiter is combust, there is loss of clarity in decision making and wisdom, stagnation in spiritual and personal growth, challenges in financial matters and abundance, strained relationships with teachers, mentors, or children, diminished optimism and faith in life. So to overcome that, you can seek knowledge, engage in learning, teaching, and mentorship, reconnect spiritually, practice meditation, read spiritual text, perform daily prayers, plan finances, focus on budgeting, investment, long-term financial planning, foster relationships, rebuild bonds with children, teachers, and or guides through open communication, and cultivate optimism, surround yourself with positive influences, and practice gratitude. So the remedies for Combust Jupiter are: donate yellow items like turmeric, bananas, yellow clothes on Thursday, fasting, observe fast on Thursday, and gemstones, wear yellow sapphire or yellow topaz, but consult an astrologer first. Temple visits, worship Lord Vishnu, and offer prayers to Guru Brihaspati. The element for Jupiter is ether or sky. So connecting with the ether element like sky gazing, star meditations, or prayers can balance it energy. Combust Venus. Venus represents love, relationship, marriage, partnerships, luxury, beauty, art, music, dance, fashion, material pleasure, finance, wealth, prosperity, physical attraction, charisma, charm, emotional fulfillment. So when Venus is combust, you will struggle in maintaining harmonious relationships. Your creativity will be reduced. Your appreciation for art and beauty will be reduced. You will have financial challenges. You will have overindulgence in material pleasures. You will have loss of charm, confidence, and emotional warmth, difficulty in enjoying life's pleasures, and dissatisfaction in romantic life. So to overcome these challenges, you can cultivate emotional harmony, practice empathy and open communication in relationship, revive creativity, engage in artistic hobbies like painting, music, dance, Practice financial discipline, set a budget and avoid impulsive spending. Enhance self-love, spend time in self-care activities and develop a positive self-image. Rekindle romance, spend quality time with your partner and express love openly. So the remedies are offerings like donate white items like sugar, rice, white cloth on Fridays, fasting, observe fast on Fridays, gemstones, wear diamonds, but consult an astrologer first. Temple visits, where worship goddess Lakshmi or offer prayers to Venus. So the element of for Venus is water, and so water related activities like swimming or being near water can enhance its energy. Combust Saturn. Saturn represents discipline, responsibility, hard work, commitment, karma, and justice. So consequences of your actions, fairness, longevity, patience, stability, organizing life's challenges and life lessons, and serving others. So the effects of Combust Saturn are lack of focus, lack of discipline, procrastination in responsibilities, challenges in achieving long-term goals due to impatience, increased feelings of isolation and fear, struggles with authority figures, or inability to handle restrictions, delay in success or fulfillment of desires. So to overcome these challenges, you can embrace discipline, create a structured routine, and stick to it with small consistent efforts. You can build patience, focus on long-term goals, and avoid rushing outcomes. You can seek support, reach out to mentors or trusted individuals for guidance and encouragement. Practice detachment, learn to let go of fears and accept delays as opportunities for growth. And stay grounded. Meditate, practice yoga, or engage in grounding exercises to manage stress. So the remedies for Combust Saturn are act of service, help the underprivileged or engage in charitable activities. Offerings, donate black items like sesame seeds, black clothes on Saturdays. Fasting, observe fast on Saturdays. Gemstones, wear blue sapphire, but consult an astrologer first. And temple visits, worship Lord Sunny or visit Hanuman temples. The element for Saturn is air. So to balance the energy of Saturn, you can focus on breathing exercises or spend time in open air. So the key points to remember regarding the Combust planets are, so the result of Combust planets is not always the same. It depends upon the planet itself and the house rulership of that planet, the sign that the planet is placed in the chart, and the overall chart context. So it's not always the same for each chart. So it depends upon charts. So it can be different for different charts. And remedies should also align with the chart's overall structure. That is why we need to consult an astrologer first before applying any remedies. Mainly wearing the gemstones. Before wearing the gemstone, the chart should be analyzed carefully to see if we can wear the gemstone of that planet or not. And remedies take time to work, and it will remedies will not work by itself. It will be best when you make changes in your lifestyle and you do some mindfulness practices, and then you also apply the remedies. That way it will work the best. And the main point is to focus on harmonizing the energy of Combust planets and rather than suppressing its influence. So this means that for any Combust planet, we need to try to channelize those energy or harmonize those effects, instead of avoiding or suppressing those effects or influences. So we need to try to. That is why one of the best remedies is to practice mindfulness and to practice acceptance, so that we could accept however the planet is influencing ours, and then we could harmonize those energies. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.